This video is for you if you want to know 3 easy steps to loving yourself. Stick around to the end for a bonus tip. So, it's real simple. Inside of every human being, there is an inner child. And that inner child sometimes needs correction, just as the outer child sometimes needs correction. People would say that telling yourself how much you love yourself is narcissistic, but it is not. What is narcissistic is me requiring you to love me in order to feel love, as opposed to me loving me in order to feel love. So 3 easy steps. Well, the first one is you don't hate a 2-year-old. You teach a 2-year-old. So teach yourself. Teach yourself how to love yourself. It's not that hard. All you have to do is listen. So just listen. And yourself will teach you how to love yourself. I used to say, me and myself are arguing today, I'm staying out of it. And now and then, I get right in the middle of it, and instead of banging the heads together like I used to, I go, hold on, fellas, hold on. I love us all. What's going on? Why is me and myself arguing? What's wrong with me that myself can't handle it? What's wrong with myself that me can't handle it? I'm listening. That's also kind of a metaphor for body, mind, and spirit, too. But you get the point. You don't hate a 2-year-old. You teach a 2-year-old. Teach yourself. It's not hard. Now then, you don't abandon a 2-year-old. Well, some people do. And if you're one of those people, you're probably not listening to this video anyway. But you don't leave a 2-year-old in a parking lot. You don't leave a 2-year-old in a bar. You don't leave a 2-year-old with people that won't take care of that 2-year-old. You do your best to take care of that 2-year-old. So don't abandon yourself. Now, I've done it. You know, I'll tell you what, when you're doing this and there's a beer can in the way, it's hard to see the rest of the world because all you got is peripheral vision. When you're doing this and there's a smoke cloud in the way, it's kind of hard to see the world because of that smoke cloud, and it's kind of hard to perceive what it actually is because of the effects. It doesn't make any difference whether it's this or this. It doesn't make any difference. It has an effect, a negative effect, believe me. I've recently lapsed and have come back out of tobacco, and it's not fun. So, if you're not going to abandon a 2-year-old, well, never abandon yourself. So, never hating yourself and never abandoning yourself. So, if you like and think so far and you're still here with me, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to hear. I can discuss things that I know about, and I can only guess what you want to hear. But if you ask me questions, then I can let you know what I know, or point you in the right direction. And like I've always said, ask me a question. If I don't know the answer, we'll find out together. So what's number 3? Well, you love a 2-year-old unconditionally. Even though they're throwing temper tantrums and walk into the room that's clean and pull every toy out, everything like that, poop their diaper and wipe it all over the wall, you still love that child. Love your inner child. Love yourself. Because I guarantee you, I know enough about human nature to know that your inner child is throwing temper tantrums. Mine does. Everybody's does. Good grief. Look at the politricks. If that ain't a bunch of temper tantrums, I don't know what is. I'll tell you what's funny to me is watching an adult human in a onesie, sleeper, at a gas station, talking about, this is the problem with the world today, is y'all blah, 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 while they're acting drunkenly childish as they can be. Now, I can expect that kind of a behavior in a 2-year-old in a onesie, but out of a grown woman, 40 years old, who refuses to carry her identification, which is required by law to buy any controlled substance? No. Love your 2-year-old Love your inner 2-year-old, and that's going to help you love everybody else's inner 2-year-old and go, not my monkeys, not my circus, not my diaper, not my responsibility. I mean, it did really. So, teach the 2-year-old in you. Never abandon the 2-year-old in you. Love the 2-year-old in you. It's not hard. In fact, it's a lot easier than doing it with other people. And since you stuck around with me till now, the bonus tip. Taking these 3 things, teaching, loving, and never abandoning, putting them all into one thing and saying, I am enough. I love myself. I am grateful, happy, joyful, and thankful that I have the ability to recognize my enoughness and to love my enoughness and to love myself. I have phenomenal coping skills and incredible healing abilities. So I am enough, and I love myself, and I am grateful, happy, joyful, and thankful. Those 3 tips, but they're all one tip, will help you get to the point where you can move through this life in such a way that you move with such a grace that ballerinas look at you and go, I move good, but wow, I've had it happen. I've had it happen. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. Thank you so much for commenting so I know what you want to see next. Like and share, subscribe. That way you can keep up with things. But most importantly, realize this. You are enough. Love yourself because I do. And just keep going. One step a day. A millimeter or a mile. Progress every day. Thank you and namaskar.